Can you hear me now? How about that? My headset might not have been on. Can you hear me? I'm going to test my. Oh no. Okay. Yes, you can hear me now. Okay, sorry. My headset was not on. I didn't realize that. Anyways, I said hello and let me know what team you're on and um what you're currently reading. And I was just holding up that I was reading this small town romance book called Where I Should Have Been, and I'm like 30 something percent in. And where I'm at currently is very spicy. I feel like I tend to stop in the middle of very spicy scenes. Um, yeah, and I mean it's okay so far. It's okay. It's just yeah, that's all I can say. It's okay. I do need to do some vlog updates for Emerald Enigma because that's the team I'm playing on this week. But at some point later in the stream, I'll probably give you guys some updates on like how the teams are doing. Um, maybe. Maybe just to cause a little chaos, because tomorrow I'm gonna update you guys on the points. Um, we'll see. We shall see. But what's I gonna do? I'm just gonna look at the points for a second. Also, if you see me looking down, it's because I'm trading Pokemon with my husband. And you probably can't see that, but we're trading and we do like 100 a day. It's a very mundane task. So I'm just trading. Um, I'll say the points are very close for 3 of the teams. And if y'all listen to my warnings from throughout the week, you'll know what team you should be tearing down. But anyways, hello. How are you, Glenda? Go team Emerald Enigma. Hello, Bonnie. Hello. Okay, you guys can hear me. I'm glad. I'm glad. Hello to Glenda. Popping in to say hi. I already watched Jen's reading room sprint, reading The Airline Girl. What's this one about? I read this book called Sky Daddy book, and that was very interesting. It was about a girl who was sexually attracted to airplanes. And so she would take flights and she would get off to the rumbling of the airplane. The Airline Girl is not anything close to that. It looks like it's a historical fiction. It says set in post-war London in 1947. It follows 19-year-old Audrey Wright as she navigates losing her job, helping her family, and training to become one of England's first air hostesses despite societal and romantic pressures. Definitely not like Sky Daddy. Hello to Glenda. Lots of Glenda love around here. I'm on Team Vanessa. Team Vanessa is playing for every team. Repping Emerald Enigma. Hello, Corey. I'm on Moonlight. Just started an ALC of Autumn at the Cat Cafe. I'm curious how it'll go. Author has written a lot of Amish romances, so I don't know what to expect. I wouldn't know what to expect either. Oh no, not more chaos. Look, I was way more chaotic last year. I'm being very tame this year because I didn't want to like make people upset this year. I guess that's me being a people pleaser, but I think next year will be more chaotic than this year. Probably not as chaotic as last year, but I'm very excited. If you guys have also heard throughout the week, like I have been talking about some art that I want to commission for next year. I hope Emerald and Obsidian are still close. Very close. Very, very close. You guys will find out tomorrow. Probably really early tomorrow. Hello from Crimson Coven. Currently reading 4 books and trying to finish as many as I can to submit tonight. Also, just some reminders to submit your sprint bonus points. Submit your Secret Society prompt books by 11:59 p.m. Eastern today. And if you just want to like help update with the points every week, get your submissions in before tomorrow morning when I get to my computer. I'm having regrets not picking a competitive team because I'm surprisingly kicking butt with ARCs this month. Go figure. Hey, that's okay. Next year you may decide to do that. Um, but it's okay. I feel like you're still relatively, like compared to yourself, you're still doing a really good job reading arcs. And that's ultimately the whole point of this readathon is just to read down all those arcs. I feel like I'm doing a good job reading my arcs, but they all happen to be non-NetGalley arcs. They're like books that publishers or PR companies have sent me. And while that's great, I would really like to raise my NetGalley feedback ratio um, at least 1 percentage point this month, because that's been my trend this year is raising it 1% every month. Hello, everyone. Not an ARC. I'll be reading some text for grad school. That's still very important. Hello, finishing up the Felicity Complex and excited to be sprinting. I'm excited to have you here. I was at 8% on NetGalley and submitted a review yesterday and got up a whole 15%. I thought one book would have been 1%. Well, it's relative to how many books that you have been approved for versus how many you've reviewed. So, like, if you have 10 books that you've been approved for and you review one, your percentage goes up by 10. So you're at 10%, right? Versus the point I'm at now, I have received, let me see. I like Allie's spreadsheet because it like shows me how much I need to go up. So I've currently been approved for 540 and I've reviewed 299. So for me to get up to 56%, I'm at 55 currently, I need to review 302. So that's 3 more books for me. To get up to 57%, I need to read 9 more books. So it's like the more books that you get approved for, the harder it is to move up in percentage. I'm at 51% of Tell the Ghost I'm Gone by Kaylin Barron. How is this one going? I have not read a book by her yet, but I own several of them. We got some Emerald Enigma rep. Airline girl, she's lost her job because of men coming back from the war. Goes for an interview for ground crew, she thought, and gets hired as ad admin, air hostess. Is that right? AMLN as maybe as an air hostess. Sped through 13% last night. Good to hear. Working on an arc of love in 280 characters or less. Ooh. I've got the second on NetGalley. Look, anyone else here do that whole thing where you request like the 5th book in a series and not know that? Me. Oh snap, what's up? Hello. I know, I surprise sprinted. Yep. I was like, I'm just gonna go live. I'm just gonna do it. I was feeling it. Reading another arc, and so with this review, with my math skills, I could go up another 35%. I'm jealous. I'm jealous at the point where like where people are, you don't have too many books approved yet, and so like it takes less for you to go up. But I did also get myself into this little predicament, so I'm gonna get myself out. I finished one yesterday and that I liked and thought they should make this a series. Checked NetGalley and the second was already there. A couple of hours later got approved, so no percentage progress. That's also been happening to me lately where for NetGalley in particular, I will, oh my gosh, I've gotten like 3 ARC approvals today from PR companies. Like I just got one. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I get one, like I get approved for one, and then I review it, and then I immediately get approved for another one. I'm like, I can't keep up. I need to stop requesting. And I have stopped requesting. It's more so that these are things that were requested previously, and then they just kind of come through. So let me see. Not active. Pending requests. I have 9 pending requests. Okay, I will say I did request one this morning, but that's because it's longtime listener by BK Borison. And I love BK Borison, so I did request that. I also do have Grim Tidings I'm holding out hope, but it's okay. I'll buy that one regardless because I loved the first book in the series. Um, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on the title now. Grim Tidings is this book. What's the other one? Oh my gosh, I'm like blanking on the name. I can like see it. Something Spirit, Good Spirits. Yes, loved that. Oh my gosh, it was such a good Christmas book. 500. Best of luck to you, Vanessa. If you unhaul, delete some. Would that help or hinder? I can. There may be a few that I go through that I'm like, oh, there's been some controversy that's come out about this author or this book or whatever. And I could say I chose not to read it, but I'm always gonna review it like somehow. I won't click the will not give feedback because that does hinder or like it doesn't help your score. Like you'll never be able to get to 100 if you click that button. So I usually would just write a review and say I chose not to read this book because blah blah blah, or I DNF this book at 2%. Like I did that recently with a book because the narrator sucked. Like I hated their voice and could not I could not do it. And the book was just boring. Like getting like a couple of pages in, I was like, I don't care about this. This kind of sucks. My phone has a mind of its own. It was an air hostess. I eventually figured it out. Allie's NetGalley spreadsheet is great. Yes, and you can actually adjust it so that if you want to, like right now, how my spreadsheet looks is basically the whole, because she has like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, blah, blah, blah. So my whole 50% to 60% is broken down by 1% increments. And once I do that, once I get to like 60%, I'll go through and make like 61, 62, 63, etc. I was lying about my math skills. I have no idea what my percentage will be after the next review. Also, I'm helping out with a sprint spreadsheet with Christina, and I very much appreciate that, Glenda. Thank you so much. What star rating do you give to DNF books? I give one because one is usually like, so let's kind of clarify. So if you give I don't review it on like Goodreads or Storygraph, but I will, like if I don't finish a book, I won't review it on those or like on Amazon, or like I won't give them any negative reviews there. But what I'll do is I'll just on NetGalley because that's private information. Like only publishers will see that. So like you can talk as much shit as you want, to be honest. Don't be mean. That's what I'll say because they may see that and be like, this is a nasty reviewer. But just be truthful. Like 1 star, did not finish. So you have to click something. So, or you could rate, like let's say you got 50% into a book and you just weren't feeling it, but you're like, it's okay. It's not like the best ever. You could still give it a star rating. Like you could say, oh, what I did read of it so far was a 3 star or a 2 star or whatever. Hello, Jamie. What are you up to? What are you reading? Hi, friends. Oh shit, I clicked on will not review for a book a little while back. There goes my, so you can go back and review it. You can, if you go under, so if you go into your shelf, then go under not active, then you'll see like pending, declined, archived, not downloaded, and then will not give feedback. Click on will not give feedback, and you should see the ones that are under there. And what you can do is view the title, and there should be a thing that says give feedback or edit feedback or whatever. So yeah, it was a will not review because it was an audiobook I listened to and forgot about and thought no review would be better than I don't remember anything. Um, I would I would try to put something, just be like I've lost interest in this book, or even just what you said, like I listened to this and I don't remember anything about it, meaning it wasn't memorable to you. That's a thought. That's an opinion. Hello to Jamie. Are you putting this info in the review box or the note to the publisher? I had have a few I clicked, will not review that, need to go back and fix, like I'll ever get to 100. I put them in the review box. And then sometimes for like the publisher box, um, I don't know like how much they actually look at those. But if it's maybe specific to like formatting or a typo I saw, Like nothing, I'm not going to be doing their like alpha or beta reading, but I might say something like, "Oh, I noticed there was a typo on page 50, whatever." I might say, "I really love this book. I would love to be approved for the next one." Like something that maybe shows my enthusiasm for their books, or just something nice like thank you, like whatever you want to put. But generally, most of the time, I don't put anything at all. Thank you. I'll look into this. Of course, I'm happy to answer like any NetGalley questions. I will say like I'm not, I don't work for NetGalley. I don't know what the uh, publishers see like 100%. I've seen some screenshots of like things that they look at, or that their interface has, but every publisher is different in terms of what they're gonna approve you for. Some of them have like their own internal uh like acceptance things. And actually I found like some books that they're listed on NetGalley, that just because they're listed, you're not always going to get them through NetGalley or the publisher, but sometimes it's like a PR company working with a publisher, and that's like their workaround for giving you the book because they put it on NetGalley, but it's not like advertised as a NetGalley specific like person is going to get it. I don't know if that made sense. I rate 1 star if it's terrible, 2 star if it's not for me, and why it might suit someone else. Yeah, so usually I'll try to put some like positives or negatives about the book. If it's like a book I DNF'd, so I might say like this book is great for people who like epic fantasy and young adult or something. I don't know, but it didn't work for me because I tend to struggle with young adult. So that, or I might not like the narrator's voice, and you just be honest, like they're not going to come for you. So it doesn't require Goodreads review link to publish. I don't know why I thought it did. No, not at all. Definitely not. There's some books that like in the past I've had some children's books that weren't like listed on Goodreads or Storygraph yet, and so like I couldn't link anything. You can put any link you want, to be honest. Like if you only review a book on Amazon, like the retailer website, if you review a book on, because you could honestly review a book anywhere, Barnes and Noble, if you do a post on Instagram or YouTube or something, like I'll link those things back. I'll say like, "Oh, I talked about this book in this blog." You're talking about it, whether it's good or bad. It's like publicity for them. So, hi Glenda. Hello Sadia. Hello to Sadia. Just saw another that I will not review was because no matter what I tried, I could not get the book to open. So that'll be my new review for the book. You can even do that too. You can, again, that's kind of like a formatting issue. It's a problem on NetGalley's thing, and it's like, it's not your fault. Like maybe the file got uploaded wrong or whatever. You can totally be so honest. Like, let's say the deadline passed and you didn't download the book in time. Just put like, I didn't get to download the book in time. The deadline passed, so I could not review the book. They're not going to come for you. They're not. I've DNF'd so many books. I've rated some books pretty terribly. They've never come for me. I still get approved for books. Like, you will be fine. You are changing my life right now and raising my percentage. Anything I can do to help, guys. Um, my trend has been like one NetGalley video a year, usually around November. So maybe what I'll do this year, because they do kind of take a little effort as I'm like gathering information and showing screenshots and stuff. But maybe for this year, I'll do like how to review stuff, whether you like it or don't like it, or different scenarios. So maybe I'll like put together like a Q&A box so that way I can answer some questions that people have. But the last 2 years, what I've done is, I know last year's was your profile, like leveling up your profile, like making it look really good. And then and I did put the caveat that I'm more of like a social media person. So like my platform, I will talk about a book on Instagram or YouTube. And I know that's not like everybody's like thing. Like some people only choose to write like reviews on Goodreads or Storygraph or something. What did I do the year before? I think it was just basics of NetGalley, like like where to find stuff or like helpful tips and tricks basically. So I can link those when we go on the chatty bit if I remember. But I can like link those that way you can watch. They're still I think they're still really relevant. Like I've watched them recently, um, just to see like, oh, did anything change drastically and could I potentially provide like an update or something like that? But they're pretty much the same. Hello, Lexi. Hoping to finish up 59. Oh, actually 50. 50. True stories that will scare you to death. Are they scary? And how many stories have you gotten through so far? Hello, reading Dead but Dreaming of Electric Sheep tonight. Is this by Paul Tremblay? I feel like that's the cover that comes to mind. Or the book, the title, the author, that thing. That would be so helpful. Okay, thank you. I'll do my research. Hello, Lexi, Gab, and Ashley. It's good so far. Hasn't scared me yet. See, like books that are, I'm assuming this might be like horror or thriller or something. Books that are like horror or super scary, I don't tend to get scared of, but if there was a movie, oh, the movie would freak me out. For example, just seeing, so I've read and listened to Incidents Around the House. Listening to Incidents Around the House is definitely like spooky, especially at night, but seeing the trailer for Other Mommy absolutely freaks me the F out. Like she's making like weird contorted body things. It's creepy. Very creepy. Can't say how many I've read because it doesn't actually have them numbered. Okay. I'm assuming there's 50. I mean, it could be a big lie. I don't know. Yes, the new Paul Tremblay, not an arc, but definitely a recent release. I'm reading A Snake Among Swans and Fruit Flies for art, and Fruit Fly for arcs. Ooh, okay. I feel like you got a lot of animals in yours. So you have electric sheep, you have snakes, swans, fruit flies. That's funny. Are you doing like a themed vlog or something? I'm at like 31% and it's like 300-ish pages. Okay. I'm assuming, is this like, well, anthology or short story or I don't know, they're kind of the same to me. I don't know if there's an actual like huge difference. I'm excited for that movie. I'm the same. Books usually don't freak me out, but movies will get me. Hello, Rosa. Just joined. I'm not sure what I'm gonna read yet. I just woke up from a nap, hoping my headache went away. I hope you feel better. I didn't realize there was a theme. Well, there you go. Do you have to give a star rating on NetGalley or can you leave it blank? I'm pretty sure you have to give one. If you can leave it blank or empty or whatever, sure, do that. But I'm pretty sure you have to at least rate it because it won't let you. I don't think it'll let you submit. This was actually by accident, which may be better. That's so funny. I'm glad I could point it out to you. I have the Arc of Dead but Dreaming of Electric Sheep, but probably won't get to it this month. I want to say it potentially was one that was offered on the Libro ALC program, but I can't remember. I need to actually go back and like um use up my credits for this month because I haven't. Anthology. Wow, I'm going from 52 to 56 now that I know I don't have to review publicly. Huzzah! And I also want to make a little note too. So like, even though I might like hunt some of you guys down to find your reviews, you don't have to. So reviews for submitting to this readathon are typically, so how it worked last year was if you were reading an ARC or an ALC, you had to submit a link because that was like keeping people accountable. I left it kind of optional this year. So that way, if you really didn't want to, you didn't have to. But if you say that, like, if you put something and you want some points for it, I'm going to ask you for a link. If you're like, I chose not to review that or whatever, or I don't want bonus points for reviewing like any book. You can review any book. It doesn't just have to be an ARC or ALC because I know someone was asking this the other day. You can submit a link and it'll get you 25 points. So yeah, all I ask is that it's more than just a star rating. I know some people have had star ratings only. So just write something, right? Like, I liked it because of blah. I hated it because of blah. Like, that's all you have to write. But just something that is promoting the book in some way and talking about it. That just because it did, like, if you're gonna get some extra bonus points, like, put in a little effort. That's kind of my thought behind it. But yeah, if you want that accountability of like the ARC and ALC, like reviewing and then submitting the link, that's what you need to do. I want to reread Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep before I get to Tremblay's book because I'm guessing he's referring to that earlier Philip K. Dick book. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever read a Paul Tremblay book, so I'm not any help there. This is a fun surprise. Hello, Kristen. I know I'm never usually lately sprinting this late. I usually tend to stream much earlier in the morning when you're asleep. But usually around this time, I feel like I'm tired, which I'm okay. Like I'll probably go for a little bit, but um, I won't be up like that late. So I might do like a sprint or two. So we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I do just want to make some progress in my book, and I'll let you guys see because I don't know if everyone saw it. I'm reading Where I Should Have Been by Max Monroe. So thank you, Entangled Publishing, for sending this. Or just watch Blade Runner. The other day was my 5 a.m. till my 8 a.m. Yep, that was very early. And it was, I wanted to go longer, but I had a session and I had some stuff to do in the afternoon. Yes, my lighting in here is trash right now, but it's like purple to blue. It's very pretty. And I have a bookmark that matches from Villains and Vixens. Like I feel like it matches pretty well. Again, the lighting in here is trash right now because it's kind of dark, so it's actually really light outside, but hello, what a surprise. Just got done fighting with maintenance, so this will be a nice calm down. Well, I'm glad to hear, Tammy. What are you reading? You're zooming through books and I love it. Oh, Blade Runner is based on Electric Sheep. Okay. My husband just finished the PKD book and he confirmed it's not very much like the Blade Runner movie, and I don't know how much of it is in the Paul Tremblay book from what he told me. I get you need a hubby-free home for Sprint. Well, he's home. We like did dinner together. We watched a couple of episodes of an anime and then he's doing, I don't know, he's watching something else. And then I was like, I'm gonna go stream. I just had an urge to stream. He liked it though. I was just surprised how not like Blade Runner it was. I'm gonna start A Dream in Darkness. I never got around to it the other day. Is this one of those buddy read ones? To is it To Dream in Darkness by Anne Liang? Liang? I'm not sure if I'm saying their name right. Is that the one? I need to write my, so what I need to do is I need to write my review for Air Prophecy and for Miles, two ALCs slash arcs that I got. So I think actually Air Prophecy is a double whammy for me. So that, no, I think I'll need one more review because I think I need 3 to move up a percentage. Damn it. So I'll be really close to moving up to 56%. Yeah, okay, I got you. I was like, that title, I keep seeing it, so it might be one of those. Yep. But I think the internet's being okay right now, which is good. All right, let's go ahead and sprint. I gotta find the thingy. Here we go. We'll do 45 minutes on the clock, and then we'll assess like how I'm feeling in 45 minutes, and we'll see if I can stream for another 45, or if I'm tired. But all right, happy sprinting, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you can hear me. Just making it does. Okay. Um, how was your sprint? So I think I spent that entire sprint writing my reviews for Arab Prophecy and Miles. So it's two arcs that I had, and one of them, Arab Prophecy, actually had the I had the ebook copy and the ALC, so I got a 2 for 1. And you know how last sprint I was like, I don't think I'll go up in percentage. Like I think I needed 3 based on Allie's spreadsheet. I only needed 2. So I think what happened is it's like the percentage rounded up because maybe like when you divide the number, like actually let me see what the number was. That way I can do like math and kind of explain. So I had 301 divided by 540. So the percentage is actually 55.7, and NetGalley does round up. So I am at 56%. So I've finally moved up 1 percentage, which is very exciting. So yeah, I feel like I've accomplished my goal for this month, which was to move up 1%. This sounds so sad. But yeah, that was great. Got some reviews out of the way and kind of figured out like what I was trying to read this weekend slash this upcoming week. And tomorrow, which I'll schedule the sprints really soon, but tomorrow Katie and I are sprinting for our book club Kiss and Tell, and you can get points for ARC August by joining. But we're going to be reading The Hope of You by S.L. Astor. I don't think the copy on like KU or whatever looks like this. This is the bookworm box version. But this book is a romance of some sort because we only pick romance for that book club. And it's about 2 writers who go to a prestigious writing program. They match at random. And one of them, she's about to like finish her debut novel. She's paired with her longtime idol, best-selling romance author Reed Ashton. And I guess they're working together. There's like forced proximity. So they inevitably fall in love. So that's what we're going to be reading. It's like 300-ish pages or so. Seems like it'll be really cute. It's also got like really cute, at least this book does. I don't know if every book does, like every version. But this one has really cute, I'm going to show you a picture. Things at the top, like quotes. It says, "The very essence of romance is uncertainty" by Oscar Wilde. So that's what it looks like. So if you want to join us tomorrow, this isn't an arc, but it is our book club pick. This doesn't have an audiobook, sadly, so it'd be more of like a physical read. But yeah, that's what we're going to be reading tomorrow. Yeah, other than that, this is the book I'm focusing on, and I have some plans. Actually, I'm going to tell you some secrets. You cannot share in Discord. You can direct people to the sprint, but you cannot be like, Vanessa said this. I will delete your comment. This is more so to encourage people to come join the stream and be privy to information. So you can say, Vanessa's dropping secrets and sprints. That's more the idea. We don't want you to be like, Vanessa said this in sprints, okay? So I'm going to give you some hints on, or I'm going to tell you what the Secret Society prompt is for next week. So you can get a little head start. So that's kind of like one of the perks of joining sprints. Okay, so I'm going to be reading for the Secret Society prompt this book. I've already started it, but I'm not very far into it. However, I did just get the ALC. So that last sprint, when I was like, oh my God, I just got another email for something, it was the ALC for this. Totally didn't expect to get this. But I got it. And so I was like, okay, this book is huge. And the audiobook is like 16, 17 hours long. So I need to I need it. But hopefully you guys can hear me because I'm going to talk about the next prompt for the Secret Society. So it's called Series Success, which is why I showed you the 3rd book in my series. So the idea is to read a book in a series. Do not start a new book for this challenge. You can read like interconnected standalones, but it's not like don't start a book. For example, this book is the third book in an interconnected standalone series. This is the first book of that series I am reading, so this would not count for that prompt. If I had read another book from this series, it could count, like, because I'd be continuing on with it. This book, Shadow and Sun, is the third book in the Shattered Crown trilogy. So the idea here is to read, you know, if you've already read the first book, read the second book. I've read the first and second. This is the third. So finish a series, go to the next book in the series, something with a series. Do not start a new series. And like I said, interconnected standalones count. So if you have questions, ask me here. I shall answer. Okay, but again, don't share in Discord. You can direct people to come look at Discord to the spread, but don't be like, this is it, because I'm looking in the chat right now, and if you watching you guys. Okay, I have a question to answer. Let me find it real quick, and then I'll get to like I'll go backwards. Okay, maybe it's further up than I thought. Because I said I had some thoughts on how you can make it more than 100 characters. Okay. I'm writing a review for the audio and I remember very little about it. And after clicking submit NetGalley, like your review must be 100 characters. Okay, NetGalley was like this. So what you can do, let me stop sharing this thing real quick. And I'm going to share a different screen so I can show you what I did. I do write longer reviews, but let me show you like what can make it longer. Okay, this is my oh, that's small. I don't know if you can see this very well. You may have to zoom in a tiny bit. Here we go. So over here, I have this. This should be enough to give you 100 characters. So you can literally write what you said. I remember very little about it. And then add this part here. Thank you. Thank you, NetGalley, or thank you, whoever, for this audio, for this arc. Type it all out. Type advanced review copy, advanced listening copy, whatever. All thoughts are my own. Like those should help you get to 100 characters. Because I've had that happen before where I didn't write like all this stuff. You can even write like this audiobook is narrated by blah 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 blah. But I don't remember very much about it. I liked them, didn't like them, whatever. Okay, so hopefully that helps a little bit. If you have more questions, I'm happy to answer. But it sounds like consistently, like people want help on reviews or like tips on reviews, which I am totally happy to share. So whenever I'm gonna leave the timer off, like I'll share it, but I'll leave it off because I'm gonna talk way more. Let's just do a reset. Okay. But yeah, it sounds like that might be like the next NetGalley video that I make in terms of for like November when like NetGalley November happens. But yeah, just kind of like talking about reviews, tips and tricks of like what to say, what to comment on, whether it's an ARC or ALC, how to make it look good. Sometimes I do that like emoji thing. The emoji thing that I was showing you for that last book, that's really easy when the PR company gives it to you. I just copy and paste it. I don't even worry about making up my own stuff. But sometimes if it's like a book that I don't get anything, I'll go on like Instagram or Threads and the author has posted like, here's the tropes of my book or here's the buzzwords for my book. And I'll just copy those down. Because even later, if I'm like going back and looking at my reviews and I want to share a book review, like I want to share a recommendation with somebody, because I have lots of friends in real life that are like, oh, did you read this? And I'm like, yes, but I don't remember it. So like having those buzzwords is like really helpful. Hello, Robin. Reading The 40-Year Grudge by Liza Tooley. Hi, Robin. Hi, Glenda. Robin says, were you able to expand on it? I definitely don't have that problem. My reviews are lengthy. Sometimes I do sometimes have those real short ones, and I try to find like ways to make it longer. So I can definitely talk about that. I'm hosting a readathon this weekend over on Facebook. What is your readathon about? Like, what's the goal? Hello, Stephanie. How are you? OMG, I'm now up to 57%. I feel like this is like changing your life here. Hello, Andy. How's it going? I could be at 80% by the end of this year. I mean, I won't be, but I could be. I could be as well if I just read my NetGalley books. Hello, Cherie. Let me get comfy and get to reading. I think I will do at least one more sprint. So, um, we'll be here. Best of intentions. Hello, Jean. Almost finished my Secret Society: The Inevitable Undoing of Zahara Douglas by Leslie Penelope. It is so good. A sci-fi BIPOC set in Y2K. Speaks to my coder past. I love that. I rambled about a whole lot of nothing and got to the 100 character limit. 2 more reviews in, and I'm up to 30%. I do look forward to the chatty bit. Okay, I'm glad you got it figured out though. But yeah, sometimes I just add the like filler stuff, and it does help me get over that 100 character limit. Especially if it's like a book that like recently I DNF'd an audiobook and I was like, "Oh, what do I say?" And I was like, "I didn't really like the narrator. Thanks though." Hello, starting a new book because the current historical fiction arc is dragging. The American School of Spies. It's about Greece in World War II. I want to read it, but prefer a rom-com right now. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you just want a different mood, and that's okay. Hello, Ashley. I've been feeling under the weather today and just relaxing. I'm reading Hell's Heart. I hope you feel better soon. Glenda's wishing you well as well. Beautiful time zone, everyone. Hello, Mai. I'm glad I could join. Our power went out for a bit from a very mediocre storm. How rude of that storm. And oh, doesn't that just piss you off? It grates my cheese every time it happens. I just feel like the power should not be going out because of a little wind in the year 2026. For real. I'm working on The Night and the Moth. Are you loving it? Because I do really want to read it, but it just doesn't for some reason get to the top of my TBR. Hello, Megan. Hello, Amal. Hi to Glenda, and thank you. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated. I need to go down and get some more water myself. Hello, Brianna. I'm wrapping up my work day, but hope to get some arcs soon. What are you thinking about reading next? Oh my god, I've never heard it grates my cheese. I'm gonna start saying this now for real. I'm just lurking around waiting for my next read that inspires me. Kind of looks like I want to finish the month with non-arcs. PCOS makes me forgetful, but will want those points for Team Ivory Illusion. And my English is gibberish too. It's okay, Amal. Hello. Going for Lion Girl, a non-arc by Gina Augustina. Also, hello to Beverly. Hi, Amal. Hi, Beverly. Amal, Molly. Hello, Molly. Hello, Obsidian Order. Oh, and the rest of you. Lots of hellos. Okay, you guys can hear me. This is at the start. All right, good, good. Got to about 30% in my audiobook of Counterattacks at 30 by Juan Fung Song Son. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry, person, for mispronouncing your name. My uncle got us Pop Tarts a few years back, but never knew they were good to go in the toaster. Oh my gosh, yes. You can also freeze them. Some of them are actually really good frozen. So try it out. Try to see like what version of Pop Tarts you like. Toasted, frozen, room temp. Got to page 348 of 385, so maybe you'll finish in the next sprint. Convince hubby to make a drink, cross the 200 page mark in DBDO. I'm sure you said the title at one point. I cannot remember what the acronym stands for at this point. Walked to the shop, started my next audiobook. Nice. Got some walking and listening in. 36%. Also spent this sprint writing reviews and doing submissions. I was so behind. Yeah, they kind of catch up on to you. Especially those reviews. Like I know I finished Air Prophecy like a day or two ago, and I was like, what did I read? I loved it, but what did I read? Got to 10% into Dream of Darkness, but I'm having issues with the NetGalley app not playing certain chapters. Have you had that happen before? Like the audiobook of it or the e-reader part of it? Because that's probably a NetGalley issue, and you might have to contact support. You might have to just tell them couldn't listen to the book because I'm missing chapters, which really sucks. Especially because I know a lot of people are looking forward to this one. But for anyone who's maybe had this book, did you have those issues with your copy? Road of Review, love that. Got some hellos. Uh, whoa, made it to chapter 155? That's a lot of chapters. Edited and posted on Goodreads and NetGalley. My review of Blightfall by Brandy Cindy and Jancy Patterson. It will post on my blog on release date. Ooh, exciting! You scheduled a post. I always have to write down because like some of the PR companies like when you review on Amazon as well. So I always have to write in my planner, go review on Amazon, even though like I've already reviewed it on Storygraph and Goodreads, because I don't think Amazon lets you review something early. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. Amal, I think that's where the pop comes from because hey, they pop up when they're toasted. I never thought about that. Got home from work, raged at some emails. I'm working on editing a video for a freelance gig. Yay, money! We love money. Congrats on going up a percentage. I did just yesterday or the previous day. It's so hard when you're getting like more and more, but it's kind of like really rewarding in a way. Even though it's just that 1%, it's still really, really rewarding. Um, my friend told me, so this is not related to Robin's comment, but the comment about grates my cheese. They said shaves my ice. Hee hee. Hi, trying to finish the Divine Gardener's Handbook. How is this? 19 pages, struggling to stay awake. That was me earlier today. I was I was sitting downstairs after dinner watching TV, and I was like, I am falling asleep. Like, I'm so tired. Probably should have had more coffee today. Now I get it. Oh, the Pop-Tart thing. Yep. Yes, The Hope of You is our book club pick for Kiss and Tell with Katie. I'll schedule those sprints really soon, but it's by S.L. Astor. You're correct. Wow, I'm behind. You said secrets and an ad popped up. Yeah, that's why I like delayed talking because I was like, oh, maybe if I kind of keep going, somebody will, or the ad will keep going. You're welcome. And I did see you posting something earlier this week, and I think I just responded with the eyes, like the looking emoji, and I was like, I can't say anything yet. Ooh, I love this. I'm glad. This is a lot of these are very much inspired by my own need to do them, and I know they're broad enough that like other people need them too. So, get you some series read. Hopefully, I'm not making anybody's SIRI go off because when I say that word, sometimes mine will come to life. Hello, Sarah. I'm tired and wasn't going to read anymore, but feel I can muster up the will to read a bit more since you're sprinting. Did school start for you yet? I feel like it may have, I think. Time flies by. Like I can't believe August is like almost over. I feel like it just started. I'm running to read my ebooks, which fit the prompt just right. That's annoying because the book I just started is the first book in a new series, but I might just put that back at the library and see what I got. Actually, I do have a book. Sweet suit? I don't know. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, so NetGalley makes you do 100. I'm not sure if it's characters or words. Like you have to write something long enough for the review. Yeah. Definitely helps. And now I'm realizing I forgot to say thank you, NetGalley. Oops. It's okay. Ate dinner during that sprint. Going for Onyx Storm because I was itching to read that already. So I have some shame around this one. I think it came out it wasn't this January, it was like last January. And I took the day off of work and I sprinted to read this book. But I was still behind rereading books. I was rereading book 2 and I was still like listening to it on the day that I was trying to read Onyx Storm. And then I got like 11 chapters into Onyx Storm, did not finish. And now my husband is like, "So what about that book? Did you finish it?" And I'm like, "No, have not." Since I started the Chris Hadfield series earlier in the month because I have the third in the series as an arc, submitting the third book would count for Secret Society. Did you start it already? So since I started it, how far are you into it? So this would be I guess If you're like almost done, I would say no. But if you like, for example, I am 94 pages into this book. It's a 600-page book. I'm gonna say this is okay. I even reread a chapter. No, I already started. Absolutely love the Night and the Moth. I loved her other two books too. I don't think I've read anything by her yet. No, did I? Oh, One Dark Window. I did. I liked them. I feel like a little bit of it went over my head, but I did like them. I I could see myself rereading them to give them a second chance because I think they could be 5 stars. I want to say give them like 4 stars. Gonna go ahead and write the reviews for the books that I read today during your chatty bit. I always do that too. Like I feel like it's like people will be talking and I can still focus on what I'm doing. So I feel you. Just finished another 5 star read, To Catch a Sinner, and wrote my review. Look at you guys. Go Team Purple. I haven't had a Pop Tart in years. Oh my gosh. I think the last Pop Tart I had was, I don't know when, but I can tell you like the flavor was, I usually buy like multiple at a like multiple boxes at a time. I really like brown sugar cinnamon or brown cinnamon. What is it? Brown sugar cinnamon. I think that's what it is. But I also really like the s'mores ones and the wild berry ones. I don't like cherry. Strawberries hit or miss. Also blueberries hit or miss. But I remember in high school, I had Pop Tarts like every day. Okay, I think I'm back. My stream is being laggy. I've never had a Pop Tart. What? Gene. What? That's wild to me. Am I still? Okay, yeah, I'm still going. In the group I moderate, the Reading Corner Book Lounge, we have twice monthly readathons, no specific theme, just a group of us posting in the event with me cheering them on. Oh, I love that. It's good motivation. We do have group reads twice monthly as well. I'm hosting the November one and decided on Strangers in Time by David Balducci. Our theme that month is historical fiction and or classics. Warmed and toasted brown sugar Pop-Tart is the best. On top, oh my gosh, Cherie. I haven't even tried this, but that sounds divine. Oh my gosh. The audiobook. It's not playing chapter 2 for me for some reason. Huh. That is weird. Yeah. Anyone else having issues with this book, this audio? Have now submitted my review and have now doubled my ratio. I love that. You said I have secrets to tell. UQ commercials. I don't do that. It does it automatically. I'm fluctuating right at the 28, 29%. So every few arcs, I get back to 29, then a couple of new arcs and drop back to 28. That's so frustrating. 63% rating and 65 outstanding arcs. I can't wait till the day I'm back there again. I looked back at some video I did like last year, the year before, and I was like under 100 arcs, and I was like, who is this person? Because now she's almost at like 250. Haven't had any issues with To Dream in Darkness on the NetGalley audio app. Maybe try deleting the download and re-downloading. Okay, that's a good idea. So 26% in so far. Yeah, if it still persists, I would see if you can reach out to NetGalley's like support people. I'm sure there's like a link somewhere on their website and see if they can like maybe reissue you one. Because I haven't heard anyone say they've had any issues just yet. Brown sugar Pop Tarts are one of my faves, along with the s'mores. All right, Jamie, we got the same taste. Oh, chapter. Okay, I was like, wow, there's a lot of chapters. 155. Hello, how are you? Oh, for Suits. Okay, okay. It suits the SECSOC prompt. What? Oh, Seesaw. Okay. I remember. I remember. Okay. Yes, my school has just finished 2 weeks, and my son has already been back for 3 weeks. That's so wild. I think our kids go back to school here like in a couple days, 4 days or something. Correct. Amazon doesn't usually accept reviews unless it has been released. Still haven't read Fourth Wing. Not tempted. Wait till they all come out. Just wait like a couple years. Just got home from picking up my pup from the groomer. I think I'm gonna read my arc of The Tethered God. I love this. Me either, Jean. Someone bought it for me though, so I'll probably at least give it a try sometime. I didn't start the third book, still working on book 2. Um, how far are you into book 2? Because if you start book 3 for the Secret Society challenge, then you're good. You're golden. But I would say, how far into book 2 are you? That would be the determining factor if I let you count it. Hey there, Angie. I liked One Dark Window a lot and loved Two Twisted Crowns. I really did like the premise of these, like with their, it's like cards, card magic, basically. I really need to read those. They will help with Herkiad. Yes, I need to update my Herkiad spreadsheet. Probably should edit I need to edit my week 2 video. I keep forgetting about it. It's because I keep forgetting to put it on my to-do list. And I've been like really laser focused trying to do some work stuff. Toaster strudels are better. I have to disagree here. They're okay though. I don't hate them. Reading my arc of The Sisters of Crimson House by Melissa Anderson Sweezy. She's having a release party at my local in September, so I'm glad to have gotten the arc because it's outside of my comfort zone. It had a slow start, but it's starting to get interesting halfway in. That's exciting though. You get to meet the author. Now I remember what Palace at the End of the Sea was about that someone was reading yesterday. I may finally read its sequel for the new challenge, The Room of Lost Steps by Simon Tolkien. FYI, I cannot talk. Wow. Canadian. You're not allowed to submit a review on Amazon if you haven't bought a copy of the book. So you can't add reviews or on an ARC book of Amazon. That makes a lot of sense. I think there are some retail websites that are like that too. But for the most part, like if you have gotten it in some format, at least in the US, you can review it. Is it weird that I'm going to start planning for the dash with my smaller arcs? No, actually, I haven't even talked about that yet, but that's coming up. So August 29th through like literally the end of August, so August 31st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern, that's the Darkmoor Dash. So we're gonna read as much as you can. All your points are doubled. Get all the reviews in. Like I probably should figure out what I'm reading for this too, because I got a lot I should catch up on. As a Canadian, this is good to know. Thank you. I had Pop Tarts this morning. I can't review on Amazon because I don't shop there and says I have to spend $50. Am in New Zealand. That sucks. Yeah, I know a lot of stuff in like New Zealand, Australia. It's just like crazy expensive compared to here. Yeah, I did see I was lagging for a second, so thank you, Jean. Oh, thank you. Reminder to like the stream. Also, another reminder to go submit your bonus points for watching, commenting, joining, whatever. I haven't been under 70s arcs since before December. It has literally been read a book, get a book. I think that Kelly does this too on purpose. If I delete it from the app, do I just go back to the website and re-download it? I've never done it before. I'm assuming so. I don't think like there's a limit on like how many times, because you can send to Kindle. I know this is audiobook, but you can send to Kindle as much as you need to. But I'm pretty sure if you like re-download it, it should still be there. I would suggest removing the book and re-download it. Yeah, you just hold down the title and delete it. It'll be at the bottom. Hello to Glinda. That was the plan, Vanessa. I think we're on the same page for Secret Society. I want to use book 3 because it's an arc. Good. Okay. Should be good. Stay hydrated. I love toaster strudels. My mom bought those, but not Pop Tarts. She thought Pop Tarts were like cardboard. I can see that. Oh, I just realized I must have missed a secret prompt drop. Should I be nice and say what it is now? Like repeat it? Or should I just say, get to go back and watch? You have to go figure it out. It was somewhere at the beginning of this chatty bit. So it's like easy to find if you rewind. And if you have been sitting for a hot minute like me, get up, stretch, move, go to the bathroom, get some more water, brush your teeth if you're about to go to bed. Okay, I'm gonna change the timer. Hold on. I'm gonna make it 30 minutes because, bedtime is coming closer. Let me change this. Actually, I do 35. Please be kind and rewind. I can be nice. I can tell what it is. So, um, it's called Series Success. So basically, read the next book in a series. Don't start a new one. And interconnected standalones do count for this challenge. So the gist is this is book 3 in the series. I've already read book 1 and 2, so I can count this. This is also book 3 in a series of interconnected standalones. I have not read books 1 and 2, so I could not count this. So you have to have at least read 1 in the series. So this book is me technically starting the series or starting a book in the series. They can be read in any order. However, this one has to be read third. So, thanks. Catch you later. 35 may be just enough time to finish this book. Temmie, for one of ARCs, I had writing problems, so I had to listen to it on the internet and not download the ALC, like on the desktop app or whatever. I've done that before. Well, have I listened to it on the app? I'm not sure. I know I've read them on the desktop. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and get some reading done. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll see you guys in 35. Happy sprinting. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. How was your sprint? I went downstairs, got some water, and put my dog to bed, and started the dishwasher, and then brushed my teeth. And then I've been up here listening to Where I Should Have Been. It's getting better. It's definitely like as their relationship has gotten into it. I don't know. Like right now they're at the point where she keeps like sneaking off and like going to his house and um they just keep doing it. So that's what this book is about. That's what it feels like. Yeah, so that's what I've been reading. I got up to 39% and I will probably listen. Like this is the last sprint, by the way. I'll probably listen when I'm like in bed. I'll take a minute to go to sleep, but um yeah, that's what I did. Let's see. Jean says, when I opened a problem record, NetGalley was not able to duplicate it. I don't know what this means. Like you tried to like talk to them, like open a ticket. Is that what you mean? Update. I deleted and re-downloaded and it's working now. Thank you for the tip. Okay, so it sounds like that works. My pleasure. I love troubleshooting. I heard you. Thank you for the experience. Thank you for joining, Molly. Good night to Molly. Take care. Hello, reading Shadows So Cruel. We'll likely finish it tomorrow since I have a totally free day. Yeah, I mean, come join us tomorrow for sprints. Katie and I are going to be sprinting, and you do get bonus points. Like I think I said this at some point earlier in the month that like let's say you're a member of a channel from one of the co-hosts, or it's something that the co-hosts are doing, like this, you can still get bonus points for joining sprints. So come join us. Hello, Christina. Hope you're doing okay. This is the ARC August Readathon Sprints playlist. And Christina always reminding us to hydrate, feed ourselves, check the laundry, take your meds, stretch, show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe, ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. Thank you, Christina, for all the reminders. Hello, Ro. I feel like I haven't seen you in a hot minute, but to be fair, I also haven't been streaming for a hot minute. Reading The Calamities by Chuck Wendig. Succession meets Demons. Oh my gosh. Fun fact. If you didn't know, I really like Succession, like the show. Um, Actually, I was just downstairs and Kyle and I lately, like the past couple days, we keep going, we here for you, if you know what that is. That's like one of the things in the show. But Succession meets Demons? That sounds pretty cool. I read a few pages. 20% into Dream at Darkness. You really flew through. Yes. This is exactly what happened. I was saying put my dog to sleep and I was like, let me not say that. Let me say that I put her to bed because I crate her at night. So yeah, I was like, I'm not putting my dog down. Sorry. I've been importing videos to CapCut to edit. That sounds like I want to learn CapCut because I've seen some people, they'll do like their Instagram videos and stuff, or their reels in CapCut and they look pretty cool. Like some people do, they have some like really cool effects that they use and I'm like, I need to learn this because I want to make cool videos too. Finished book, logged review, made tea. Managed to read about 10% more of my book, but bed is definitely calling. Thank you for the sprints. Thank you for joining. Mostly done with the B-roll of this video, trying to remove someone talking in the background now. Oh, that's the worst. Especially if it's like an interview. Decided to crochet, listening to the audiobook, and got to 14%. You know what? It's not winter, but under my desk, I'm not pulling it out because it's huge. But I'll pull it out. It's like half done. I like started working on my diamond painting back in the winter. I got halfway through it, but I need to do the other half. It's covered up by all the contact paper. Maybe I'll break it out because it is pretty relaxing to do. And I feel like lately all I've been doing is working while I'm listening to books. But yeah, I also want to get back into crocheting. That's where my brain went. Thank you for joining. I began my giant nerd boyfriend. A graphic novel on NetGalley is very cute. Hold on, let me see this. I love me some nerds. My giant nerd boyfriend. Oh, that's cute. This looks like kinda. Um, have you ever seen Bee and Puppy Cat? It kinda that like that's the vibe, but it's not the same art style at all. But it's really cute. Oh, I can't request it. But oh, I like it. See you tomorrow for the reading sprints. Thank you, Beverly. Hopefully I'll see you as well. Just finished The Night and the Moth. It was so good. I'm glad I'm reading it right before the next one's coming out. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. What's the deadline for the current Secret Society? I'm still 10% away, and this is reading slow. So technically 11:59 p.m. Tonight, Eastern. For Daisy. Oh, she likes her crate. She's not like a anxious dog in the sense that she'll gnaw at her crate or anything. Like it's very comfy and cozy for her. Um, she's never been like the type of dog that like chews on stuff. So like I can leave shoes out, I can leave cords out. She doesn't really chew on toys. She's pretty chill. She just barks a lot. She's cute though. I did take a lot of pictures of her tonight, so I'll send them to Eugene. Actually, let me send them now because I will forget. I know you like your Daisy pictures. Let's see. She's being a little cutie. Okay, I sent them to you on Instagram. Been hosting some silent sprints today on Discord. Got a lot of things done around the house. Still lots more to do, but I'm doing okay. Hope you are well. I feel like I'm okay. Like I just feel like I have been very, very busy lately. Like work has been stressful in the sense that like some of the cases I've gotten lately have been really tough, or I've been taking on work from other people, and that's stressful. Right? It's the marketing person interjecting in the one and only emotional comment we got out of any of the interviews. I'm like, you're supposed to be the professional. That sucks. Good night, Beverly. Take care. Thanks for hosting. Have a beautiful night. Sleep sweet. I hope I sleep well because last night I did sleep well. The 2 nights before, I don't know. I was up for a long time. I have been doing the puzzles that Atia has gotten me addicted to. Oh my gosh, you know what? Is it too late to play jumble words? Hold on. We're gonna take off Locust. I don't care. It was the last sprint, but we're gonna play jumble words. Let me pull it up. I like forget that these things exist sometimes. Okay. I have to like set it up. And I'll make myself like my screen smaller. We'll see if it works first. Because right now it is thinking. What's this? Let me click. I had a feeling it was gonna be something K-pop related. Okay, this is weird. Let's see if this works. I can't be listening to this right now. You're gonna keep me awake. Hold on, hold on. Okay, you just explain. I also understand the all I do is work feeling. Just call me ATs because gotta work, gotta make that money, make. That's literally what I like. I fast forwarded a little bit, and that is what popped up. So, all right. Let's see. Share screen. Words on stream. Is this big enough? I can, I can make myself go away if you want. There we go. If you don't know how to play this game, basically just make words with the letters at the top here, and they're 4-letter words and up. You just type in the chat here. You don't have to go anywhere extra. You don't have to scan the QR code. You just type in this YouTube chat. You'll see people doing it. Okay. Also, e-reading. S is for Silence by Queen of Thrillers, Sue Grafton. May she rest in peace. I know she never finished her series, which is so sad. Isn't Daisy perfect? You're welcome, Jean. I know you love them. Let's play. It's been so long. Woohoo! Jumble words. Lexi and Coda are both sprinting. And then, yes, I do Kiss and Tell Book Club. No, they don't have to be added to the Arc August playlist. They're just book club, but you can get points for Arc August. Hello, Allie. Stopping by to say hello. Hit the like for you at a bookish event tonight. I saw you were at like a bookish, like a book fair, I think is what you said. And you were like, clap for me. I haven't bought anything. And I was like, let's see. Okay, maybe I can contribute and help you guys. What have you guys got so far? Now my brain is like blank. You guys got like all the words that I can think of right now. Ache was a good one. Good job, Christina. Shopped yet? I don't know. The only word that comes to mind is child. Like child, please. I'll help the next one. Do we even make it to the next level? No. Oh my gosh. All right. Try again. Where's the button? Wow, guys, we failed hard. No, we are. All right, let's do this. Do I need to put the thinking music on? I don't even know where the music is right now. StreamYard changed so much. There we go. We're gonna get this one, guys. We're gonna get to the next level, but damn, we're out of practice. So we have a 4-letter word that starts with an F, an O, one of those. Maybe one that starts with an R or a V. There we go. There's the R. I just found the F, I think. Yep. Someone type freer. Like, I'm freer now. There we go. We got it. Perfect. Perfect level. Now we're gonna advance, like, a lot. also realize I'm doing this at like 10 p.m. Maybe? G-I. Yep. Girth was one. Y'all are doing great. All right, so we got something that maybe starts with a G or an I. And G, T. Could be a lot of words. I wish it would tell you the words that you miss, but it doesn't do that for this one. Trig, that's a good one. So maybe something with a T or a W. This one's tough. Dang. We did great though. We'll see how far we can get tonight. That's a lot of letters. One of them is fake, okay? We don't know which one though. I'm thinking the G might be fake. There's so many E's. My brain can't figure this out. Oh my god, we got to the next level. Yes. Good job. I think I saw somebody type it, employee. Yep. So I was like, oh my gosh, if we don't get like one more word in, we won't pass. So I'm sorry I stole it. But I wanted us to get to the next level. Okay, another fake letter. And they start with 4 letters. My face. Latvia. Maybe the I is fake because I tried lice and lice didn't work. Damn. Now I really want to try slice. And I think because the I is fake, it won't work. If you can put S's at the end of words, like cells, cloys, cello, like anything that doesn't already have an S, that should get us some points. Need like one more word. Loose. Good one. Okay. I is fake. Close. That's a good one. Ooh, closely. Maybe? Yes. Good job, team. Whew. All right. We're doing great. We're doing great. Level 12. A fake letter. Maybe party. Also, I forgot to mention, so there is that little lock thing, that timer that's going down. Sometimes it doesn't register a word and you may have to like retype it. Because the lock is to prevent people from like one person taking all the answers. Arty. I don't know what some of these words are that I'm typing. I'm just thinking of what could go in between. So there's something that's with a P or a T. Oh, I didn't even think R. Yep, R. Oh, good job, Atia, with that last minute word sneak in. All right. Woohoo. All right. Here we go. I just want to say, everyone, make sure that you are live in the stream. If you're like lagging, like this is like a chance for you to press live. Make sure you're like the most up-to-date point. All right, we got a hidden letter and a fake letter. I typed a different kind of bread. Yep, I typed that bread. But of course, B-R-E-D. Of course, I refreshed to get live again, and it gives me 2 ads. Oh my gosh, slowing me down. hidden letters killing us. And then the X being a letter. That's probably the fake letter, but damn. This one's gonna get us. In. Yeah, nude. Type as many words as you can think of. Oh, we didn't make it. That was rough. We got pretty far though for the first time in a while. Like we haven't played in a hot minute. Great job. We should play one of these other games though at some point. Okay. Well, I won the gold. And then Stephanie with 97 and Christina with 95. Good job, everybody. We'll have to play some, probably not tomorrow, because usually Katie and I talk the whole sprint, or the whole chatty bit, but maybe like next time that I stream. It should be sometime next week. Maybe? Let me see. Potentially like Monday or Thursday. But yeah, we can do that. Let me turn this music off for a sec. So yeah, that's the plan. Monday or Thursday potentially. But we did great, guys. Also, thank you for joining me. I'm glad that people were here. Hi. I'm actually just ending now. But yeah, I'm glad that you guys joined and just kept me company. Got some stuff done. I wrote a few reviews. Make sure you guys get your Secret Society points in. If you're like super close to finishing, like I know Jean said she had 10% left. If you're super close to finishing, just submit it and then finish it up in the morning. It's like totally fine. I got 6th place and 6 is my favorite number. So who's the real winner? Definitely you. Oh, you're welcome. I mean, I was kind of like a little bored and I needed some motivation to like get some reviews done. So I was like, I just really wanted to do something, I guess, and not watch TV because that's what me and Kyle are doing right now, or would be doing. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern for book club sprints. Like I said, we're gonna be reading The Hope of You by S.L. Astor. You don't have to read this book to join. We won't be doing any spoilers. All the spoilers usually happen on Discord. There is no audiobook for this one, sadly, so it's more of a like read with your eyeballs type of book. Anyways, thank you for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Arc August. Have a great night. Sleep well. Hydrate. All the good things. Bye.